everyone on the channel Crypto Passion. Today we will talk about the MoonDAO project. First, let's look at the project in general terms. Second, how to get on our Moon token usage project coordination. Third, learn the difference between Mooney and WeMooney. First, we will make a bet with you. We'll analyze in details the mechanism and the actions, files, and also we will understand how time of bets affects the number of watts. And so let's start. I found this project by accident, went to the Divor platform and immediately saw that the guy were paying developers. I looked closely at the tags connected to the Discord, asked questions. They answered me promptly and immediately began to understand the project in more detail. Went to their webs, got acquainted with all the relevant information and made a conclusion for myself that the project is interesting and you need to be friends with the guys. By the way, I will leave all the links in the descriptions under the video. Consider their token on the CoinMarketCap platform on the Ethereum blockchain, which makes you trust these projects very much and is worth considering. About buying their token, even though the entire market today is in a big decline. Their coin kept afloat as very confident from ranks 3027 were thinking about buying and staking their token. Just like I said, consider earning token even if you don't have opportunities to acquire it. You can earn further. Consider this is more detail. The site has a very interesting interface and at the same time not complicated. Even if you do not understand the crypto world, everything is very simple and clear. All tabs are visible, all links in a conspicuous place, and users can figure it out well. If you still don't understand something, run to them in the Discord. The link will be in the description, or write with comments. I will help you figure out your dear subscribers. I've seen the design of the website. I was impressed by the connected with space. That surprise makes me admire. Look at what shades and colors they chose. This is very cool when you are made by astronaut and whiteness against the backdrop of the moon. It fascinates kids. We have moved a little away from the topics, but I will express my opinion. The website designs are real professionals. Well, it's time to tell you how you can earn a Moon token. Let's analyze the project and coordination. As said, I found the project the work task on Divor platform that have a separate community to which you can join and follow current tasks. Here are the tasks that are relevant today. Is the creation on the largest open source satellite data repository and interesting task if you are a developer. Also the task of cheating everything everywhere. There is a detailed descriptions and conditions for each of the tasks. Look only for the task. At the very top you will receive 250,000 Moon token today. $1,263. I think very impressive payouts. Also for the video you will receive $500. Show me a project that pays from creation. Videos that kind of money you need to try find it. I tell you this, but have chance to read the links in descriptions with all tasks. This is interesting offer. No concern buying a Moon token. Clicking on the Buy Moon tab takes As to the Uniswap link, it's very convenient. You don't have to sit and look for and drive in the token to conduct various transactions. But if something still doesn't work for you, you also to go Minecraft drive in the token and the copy contract in the other blockchain run to Uniswap. And adjust interest their contract in the fields you need MoonDAO token to the choose greater number for example, 1000. I repeat, the exact much they will pay if you complete their tasks in the work impressive payers for content creators and change your Ether to MoonDAO transaction. Everything is very simple, easier than it seems. Let's deal with the projects. On the website there are all links or articles to get acquainted with information on projects throughout teamwork. Let's go through all the points a little and draw all conclusions. And the binging of the articles, they are about projects and the rules that will help develop and lead to success. The first point is to create a team. Whoever starts a project can either start the project on their own, recruit people from all various guilds and put together a team. The second point is pointed to find sponsors. Sponsors are located from the DAO of different roles such as astronaut and rocketer. The next item, fill in the project template. Responsible moment on filling in the project template in Google Doc. Then the sponsor checks and works on the project so that it meets all the requirements. Further placed in a special Discord channel for sponsors only. The first point is submit to the project to the management of the DAO of Cross Astronaut and Rockets calls where the discuss all the months and nuance of the project also evaluate it to share that experience. This happens every week, and accordingly people who put forward their proposal participate in the call, which means it's worth being carried off and a complete analysis info. I think under such condition all mechanism of creation project will be worked out. This is very impressive, the first point, and it seems to me one of the key points in this list in getting feedback from the DAO management. Of course, it plays it's a certain test by athletes, their astronautic rocket science, and the receives a review. I will list the general understand for reference. Does the project fit the mission? Is the project in line with the values? Does the MoonDAO project improve in a sound way? Are project occurs in line with smart governance? Is the budget for this project justified? Does individual project manager have a track record, accountability, integrity, and quality of work? Do you feel confident that the original team is capable of handling the project? Does the project conflict with any other existing project? I will also add an important aspect in the creation on the project will be presented in MoonDAO and paragraph on the proposal to increase the budget. Next issue on proposal, the rafter. DAO Discord is owned by white team. I think everything is clear here. Press at Town Hall 9 Volt and Snapshot 10 update roles and information on DAO. Here too there are subscribes I advise you to read. 11 programs at days. 20 exchanges. This is increase a budget after the passage of the third and seventh points, and of course this should be justified. And conclusion, such a point after the completion of the project access funds returned to the multi-signature DAO. After this progress, tokens from this contract will be released of the quarter, and it as it is locked further. After that, the analysis rolls what there are many contributions. The work to the project on the C is close. The project practicants are remunerated in two ways as independent contractors. We can see this information below. How project participants are rewarded, how will the project budget be determined, what happens a project passes, how come someone be added to the project as a new monthly, how project will access the funds allocated to it. Everything is described in great detail and very clear. As for me, this is a very correct condition for the project to be successful. And we see the Google document about which I told you above, an example of a project template. I advise you to read and familiarize yourself with very detailed template and the very on this article, an example project plan which and everything that needed for the operation of a high quality mechanism. Because I myself I'm engaged in a small business, and I see how very detailed quality everything describes and arranged here is very impressive and serious document. I draw attention to this. Let's summarize the creation of the project as a complex mechanism which many people practical and everyone has role creating support and fundamental construction of the project. Second, the rules and criteria of MoonDAO. This project might successful to the strong mechanism of interaction and system from the people and MoonDAO team. We continue to drive along our MoonDAO project. I want to focus on the money token and vMoney. Let's figure out in the difference and how and understand about this. If you want to add something, write in the comments. I will be grateful. Follow the link in the description at moondao.com. And we see get vMoney. We have to block money. This is standard procedure. The money token was launched on December 17, 2021, JS box. The funding period found unity January 16, 2022. Money tokens will no longer be issued, which means as I predict they will grow in price. Money tokens are the only tokens that can be used for a vMoney government token. Which means if you lock your money tokens for a certain time, you will receive a vMoney tokens and acquire the right to control voting on MoonDAO prospectus. They also have a detailed description in the terms and conditions in the article about the vMoney token. You also set the block time. You will receive vMoney tokens linearly proportional to the amount of the time you set. Maybe the project will reward for you this. Who knows? Anything can happen in the world cryptocurrency. I think I have conveyed information to you in detail about the whole project. Be sure to join the Discord world, earn money. Money is very interesting and cool project. Of course, I didn't touch on topics of the project. I hope you were interested. Follow in the channel. Be sure to subscribe, leave comments. the project. We will contact you personally. I discuss everything. Feel you work together. Thank you. Have a great month so far.